Hello again. The $500,000 revamp of the Mount Cole State Forest is underway in an effort to boost local tourism. It's funded by the $105 million Victoria's Great Outdoors program to lure visitors to the region. New toilets, fire pits and improved access is set to be ready for public by June. An aerial shooting program is about to begin in the World Heritage-listed Budgebim cultural landscape. It's part of the state's $51 million bushfire recovery program. They'll have deer and feral pigs in their sights. We're being warned to follow all signs for closed-off areas. And regional employers will be able to address their labour shortages in a free seminar tomorrow. Commerce Ballarat will be hosting the information session on sponsoring skilled worker visas. 18 and the odd shower expected for Ballarat tomorrow. Hope you have a good night. Hello again. There are calls tonight for changes to the new childcare subsidy rules. A local Labor MP says almost 3/4 of families across central Victoria will not benefit from the Morrison government's changes, which came into effect today. Member for Bendigo, Lisa Chester, says over the past 12 months, childcare costs have risen more than 4% in areas including Bendigo, Castlemaine and Kyneton. A new autumn tourism campaign will be launched to celebrate the Heathkit community. It all kicks off with the inaugural Heathkit Harvest Festival at Barrack Reserve this Saturday from 4 p.m. It's the first time a tourism campaign's focused on autumn, which is traditionally a quiet time for Heathkit, with wineries focusing on producing vintages. And walkers and runners who participated in yesterday's Bendigo Ford Fun Run are being congratulated. Funds will be used for specialist children's equipment at the Bendigo Health Foundation. Hello again. ACT police are looking for a group of hoons who damaged a police vehicle on Friday night in Fyshwick. A large group was reported congregating on Canberra Avenue doing burnouts. Police say the group was told to move on from Hume earlier in the evening after being caught doing the same thing there. As police cars moved to try and block the road, their vehicles were attacked. Police will comb through social media to try and identify the group, but if you know anything, call police. Transport Canberra is considering putting a curfew on the use of e-scooters in the CBD to curb drunken antics and injury. And the capital will be the place to be for sports fanatics this weekend. The Raiders will have their season opener at GIO on Friday against Cronulla. They haven't played at home since July last year. While events at Thoroughbred Park return, the Black Opal and the Canberra Cup will be back from Sunday. Rain expected in Queanbeyan. Hello again. Law Yang has been spared an early shutdown after tech billionaire Mike Cannon-Brookes abandoned his takeover bid for AGL. Brooks' second offer was $9 billion, roughly 10% up on his original bid 2 weeks ago. AGL is instead planning to split the company into two. If you've been looking for a job in the Latrobe region, it's your time to shine with the Latrobe Valley Jobs Fair running on Thursday. A number of jobs are expected to be slashed in the region with the closing of the coal industry. Information on the meat industry, construction, aged care and IT will all be on offer. And Inverloch residents are being advised to boil water before consuming it due to contamination in the town's water storage. Drinking unboiled water could result in illnesses like gastro. The boil water advisory will remain in place until at least this Thursday. Showers withdrawn. Hello again. A local member is calling for an all-in effort from the region's political, union and business leadership to secure a submarine base in Newcastle. The region's been shortlisted as a possible location for the new $10 billion base. Under the AUKUS deal, it would house Australian, British and American submarines. Investigations are underway to determine the cause of a house fire on Bluefish Crescent in Tascott yesterday afternoon. No one was inside at the time. Hunter women and allies will march this Saturday at 10 a.m. from Birdwood Park to Civic Park to celebrate International Women's Day. The march marks the first time in 3 decades Hunter workers have held a march in Newcastle for the event. And motorists are reminded to use caution when driving through Seaham Road near the intersection of Alexander Drive. It's after today's heavy rainfall caused potholes. Hello again. The Bureau of Meteorology has issued a major flood warning for St George's Basin. The Bureau says people from flood-affected areas may need to evacuate. The warning also issued for Sussex Inlet and Island Point Road, with more than 150 millimetres of rain expected to lash the Shoalhaven tomorrow. In preparation, the Sussex Inlet Bowling Club will be opened as an evacuation centre. Greens Cunningham candidate Dylan Green has condemned the federal government's potential plans to make Port Kembla a base for nuclear submarines. Mr Green says adding more nuclear-powered weapons to the world's militaries will fuel the risk of global war. And Indigenous advocate Dr Jodie Edwards has been named the 2022 Shellharbour Woman of the Year. Dr Edwards has been a long-standing member of a number of culturally significant committees. She also co-founded the Shellharbour Aboriginal Community Youth Association in 1994.